Welcome back, everybody, to the Seattle Sonics, MyNBA franchise here on NBA 2K22. Today, we're going to play probably our two most important games of the season yet. Games 3 and 4 here in the Western Conference Finals against the Golden State Warriors. We lost the first two games on our home floor as the Warriors' offense was just dominant. Steph Curry and Klay Thompson produced at an unbelievable level in both games. The Warriors are currently 10-0 in the playoffs. They have not lost yet, and the thing I'm concerned about is we have not played poorly in these first two games, but we have not been able to keep up with their high-octane, explosive offense, and we need to change our defense around in order to have any chance of coming back. We changed the game plan for Steph Curry on defense, and I guess it kind of worked a little bit in Game 2, but that gave Klay Thompson more opportunities, so we have to smother him on ball and off ball. DeJounte Murray will be his main assignment. We're also making a change in the starting lineup. Cam Reddish will swap in for Chance Dumas. Taking Dumas out of the starting lineup gives us less defense, but I think at this point we just want our five best players as our starters, because at this point that's our best chance, and we really need to do anything to get back into this series. So we get into Game 3, a must-win game here for Seattle on the road. If the Sonics don't win this game, then, yeah, they're going to be in a lot of trouble, down 3-0. So obviously Seattle knows they need to get going, and that's not a great start as Klay Thompson off the screen makes the three. Thompson had great off-ball movement in Game 2. That's how he ended up scoring 41 points because of so many easy screens. DeJounte Murray answers with a three of his own, so both teams on the board quickly with a pair of triples. The Warriors looking to answer back, and that's pretty easy when you've got number 30, Steph Curry. Buries the three. In this postseason, Curry's playing the best basketball of his career, which says something because he was the first and only unanimous MVP winner. Oscar J. Basilin buries a three of his own. Here in the opening minute of this game, both teams are a combined 4 for 4 from beyond the arc. Neither team has missed yet as we are tied at 8. Here comes the rookie, Diyemi Odeyemi, who throws it down, and the Warriors take the lead, now tied at 10. Still no misses from either team. Both offenses are playing even better somehow than they did in the first two games as James Wiseman throws it down. Eventually, both teams would miss some shots about 2.5 minutes in, but not that one. Kyril Story posters James Wiseman on the left-handed slam, and the rookie out of Clemson will tie the game up at 12. A great play there for Story, who already has 6 points. Seattle now in the fast break. Fadeaway tray ball for Oscar J. Basilin, who has performed at an unbelievable level in the postseason. Oscar performed greatly in the first two games of this series, even if they did not result in wins. Cam Reddish sinks the three, and it's now 18-12. The Sonics offense is on fire at the moment. They don't look like they can miss. Here's Steph Curry off the inbound, drives right by Kyril Story for the layup. Now it's 18-14. Here comes Jay Basilin. Trapped down low, but he has Kevin Porter Jr. wide open for three. The Sonics so far are 5 of 5 from beyond the arc, and everybody on this team so far is shooting like Steph Curry. Nice move down low by Story. No good. Grabs his own rebound and gets the putback. Kyril Story has not performed overly well here in the Western Conference Finals, but today he already has 8 points, playing at a very high level. After the block by Buzz Wigginton, time winding down on the shot clock, Jalen Smith heaves up a prayer! What a shot by Jalen Smith! Those are the type of buckets the Warriors were getting in the first two games, just heaving up junk and everything was falling. In transition, here's Obi Toppin with the two-handed dunk, 25-23. The Sonics had a nice little lead early in this quarter, but the Warriors have answered nicely. Oscar J. Basilin showing off the jelly down low. I think he wanted to dunk on somebody, but was unable to, as it's now 27-23. Curry with the screen from Toppin, drives inside, has two hands in his face, doesn't matter. Shot still falls, and it's now 27-25. Following possession now, here comes Oscar J. Basilin with the Oscar signature. This time he goes for the two-handed back scratch poster on Obi Toppin. 29-25, final seconds of a quarter. Oscar at the buzzer! 13 points in the first quarter for Oscar J. Basilin, who has not cooled off really at all this entire postseason run. 32-25, great start for the Sonics on both ends of the floor. The offense looks great. The defense started slow, but has played really well the past 5 or so minutes. Good putback there by Jakob Poeltl off the miss by DeJounte Murray. Seattle now is on a nice little run. Murray hits the open 3, and the Sonics now lead by 12. Seattle is really digging in on both sides of the floor, and they're not going to stop now as Kevin Porter Jr. throws it down, and it's 39-26. Odiemi at the rim, no good, grabs his own rebound, blocked by Buzz Wigginton. On the other end, Seattle running the fast break. Here's Kyril Story with his signature shot, the mid-ranger. Even if there's a hand in his face, he's going to sink it. Even as a rookie, Kyril Story has been one of the best mid-range shooters in the NBA as he steals it away from Chris Duarte. On the other end, great pass into the hands of Kevin Porter Jr., who sinks for 3. Look at the scoreboard. The Sonics are dominating right now. Here in the second quarter, they are on an unbelievable 12-3 run to start things off, putting them up by 16. The Warriors do answer with a 3 by David Nwaba off the turnover, but the Sonics are still completely dominating right now. Cam Reddish hits the open 3, and Seattle is playing so well on both sides of the floor. Obviously, we've talked a lot about the offense today, and the offense ain't going to stop as Buzz Wigginton posting and toasting down low on Wiseman to put the Sonics up by 20. But what I'm super impressed with right now is the defense as well. 33 points total, 8 in the second quarter by Golden State. Good dunk by Reddish. Seattle now up by 22. The Sonics knew they needed to play their best game of the year today if they wanted to get back in this series, and right now, they're playing their best game of the year. An and one for Buzz Wigginton, failed by Nwaba. Now 58-39, under a minute to go. Here's Kyril Story with the reverse slam. He had Oscar open in the corner, but Story wants to take it himself. Dunks on multiple Warrior defenders. Golden State back down by 21. The Warriors need to answer. Here's Steph Curry, who's been very inefficient today. Lobs it up for Obi Toppin. Good pass there by Curry. As with a couple seconds left, he would miss the 3. Kyril Story from half court didn't get it off in time. Doesn't matter because the shot doesn't fall anyway. But wow, what a start to this game from the Sonics. They are shooting the ball unbelievably well from 3. They're really facilitating well, 17 assists as a team. And the Warriors' offense just looks lost right now. This is the same offense who couldn't miss and scored 130-plus points in Game 1 and scored over 120 in Game 2. But never count out Steph Curry as he sinks for 3. The Sonics need to keep the pedal on the metal here in the third quarter, and that play might be a good start. Oscar J. Basilin with another incredible dunk. Seattle up 64-44. Here's Curry. Lets it fly. It's good. 6 points here early within the first minute of the third by Steph Curry. And again, if he heats up, anything can happen. However, the Warriors' defense needs to hold to form as Story misses for 3, but Buzz Wigginton is fair for the putback. Buzz with 9 and 7, having a productive day as it's stolen by Kyril Story. 2-on-1 opportunity. The lob is unsuccessful, though. It's intercepted by Curry. And then on the other end, he finds Klay Thompson for the long 2. It's good. As inefficient as Curry has been, Klay Thompson, who scored 41 in Game 2, can't shoot for the side of a barn today. His scoring has been very poor. Good play there by Cam Reddish to get the layup. 68-49. Reddish, following possession, tries to lob it to Oscar. Is unsuccessful. Oscar gets it right back, heaves it up, and it's good. The Sonics are just making everything right now. Even if they're losing the ball, getting sloppy with some of these passes, it doesn't matter because they're going to continue to make plays. Little two-man game there with Klay and Steph to put Golden State within 20. 72-53. Here's Reddish at the rim. No good. Grabs his own rebound. Gets the putback over Odiemi. 16, 7, and 4. Cam Reddish is filling up the stat sheet here. Putting him in the starting lineup for Dumas has certainly paid dividends. Curry no good from 3. Wiseman with the rebound in the corner for Klay Thompson. And yeah, it's just been one of those days. The 2 stars on this team who have been knocking down shots at such a high level can't hit anything. Thompson misses another 3. Then on the other end, DeJounte Murray, contested shot, gets to fall in off the backboard. 21-point game. Golden State takes it on the fast break. Here is Chris Duarte with it. Hands it off for Steph Curry. Has room. Curry is starting to play better in the third quarter, but it's not really doing anything. The Warriors are still down by 20 points. Curry again, short. Great on-ball defense by DeJounte Murray on the other end. Murray for Talen Horton Tucker. And the Sonics are back up by 23 points. Even with the Warriors playing better on offense here in the third quarter, they're not cutting into this lead. Steph Curry makes another three, and again, Curry is on fire right now, but Seattle is still dominating. Here's Kevin Porter Jr. inside for Buzz. No good. Grabs his own rebound, hits the putback over Obi Toppin. Seattle now with their biggest lead of the day, 26 points. Now we go to a Golden State inbound, 1.8 seconds left here in the third quarter. Steph Curry heaves it up, contested by Story. No good. So Steph Curry had a great third quarter. The problem is nobody else on his team showed up. Sonics up by 24. If this game continues to get out of hand, we're going to go through the fourth quarter pretty quickly, barring some crazy comeback. Nice play by Buzz to put Seattle up by 26. Wiseman's pass is tipped, but he gets it back, gets the double team, which leaves Steph Curry wide open. Bold strategy to leave Steph open like that. 93-68 now. Nwaba with a dime cross court for Klay Thompson, who sinks for three. Thompson now 2 for 11 from deep. Before that, he was 1 for 10, which is quite bad. Here is Story at the rim, no good. Rebounded by Buzz Wigington, who gets it back. Buzz with a double-double tonight, 17 and 11 currently. 97-73. Here's Curry, lets it fly, no good. Another miss from Steph. Seattle with their fast-paced offense running up the floor quickly. Kyril Story heaves it up, and it's good. Now at this pace of the game, the scrubs are starting to enter for both sides. This is when you know it's pretty much over. And sure enough, the first possession of the game with the backups, Dikembe Mutombo hits a contested three. So we're just going to go through the rest of the game. Seattle's currently up by 31 points. And indeed, the Sonics would hold on. The Warriors played well the final few minutes or so, but Seattle realized they had the game won. 114-96 your final. A giant blowout victory for the Sonics, who knew they needed to make a statement here in Game 3, and a statement they made. All three games in this Western Conference Finals so far have been not all that close. The deficits have usually been within 10 to 20 points, but it feels like all three of these games have been blowouts. Luckily, this one in favor of us. Curry with 38 and 8, Thompson at 19, so although both of them were high in the stat sheet, they were both inefficient, combining to go 9 of 31 from deep. Oscar Jabasian with 23, Reddish with 20, Buzz 19 and 14, Story, Porter, and Murray also in the double figures. Everybody produced. This was a team effort, and that's the great thing about this squad. We have so many guys who can play well, and when we're gelling, we're gelling. So now we go into Game 4. If Seattle can win this game as well, that would be gigantic to tie the series up at 2, take the momentum away from Golden State as we near the home stretch here of the Western Conference Finals. Off the tip-off, Warriors trying to make some noise early, but it's stolen. DeJounte Murray tips the pass on the other end. Murray hands it off for Cam Reddish, lets it fly from mid-range, and it's good. The best offense is good defense. Seattle had both great offense and great defense in Game 3. As we sit at a 2-0 score, here's Curry over to Klay Thompson off the screen. It's good. Klay Thompson really struggled shooting the ball in Game 3, but if he can get hot, look out. Nice pass out for Buzz Wigington. Buzz down low on Wiseman. It's good. Unlike Game 3, so far in this matchup, both defenses are playing well early, as that one is nearly tipped, but the Sonics get it back, and Buzz comes flying in with the slam. Seattle off to an early lead, but nothing really substantial as they lead by 3 points. Seattle with it on the fast break. Here's Kyril Story. Tries to lob it for Reddish, but is unsuccessful. Warriors now moving down the floor quickly. Here's Thompson inside for Nwaba with the one-handed dunk. Golden State brings it within 1. Now they are up by 1. Warriors on the fast break. Nwaba in the corner for Wiseman. Line 2 is good. James Wiseman can shoot the ball. He's not somebody who's going to space the floor for you, but he can stroke it. That's what she said. Nice slam by Oscar Jabasian with another poster. As we take a look at the replay, looks like he dunked on Odiemi, as it's now 13-12. Sonics running up the floor quickly. It's Oscar again, going with the light two-hand dunk. Nothing we haven't seen from him. Seattle now up 14-13. As you can see, Curry is cold. He has struggled early. Contested layup, no good, but he somehow grabs the rebound, put back, and one. Talen Horton-Tucker with the foul, and I think that play is going to get Curry a little bit more energized out of his cold streak. But the Sonics get an and one of their own on the following possession. It's Kevin Porter Jr. who makes the play. Davis Bertans called for the foul, and Porter would put Seattle up by 1 as it's now 19-18. Here's Bertans inside, blocked by Talen Horton-Tucker. On the other end, Chance Dumas with him. Dumas Should have been an and one, but they call a charge. Good take by Toppin. That play could have given the Sonics a lot of momentum, but unfortunately not to be. Dumas would get his revenge as he hits the corner three. Dumas not known for his floor spacing, but he's a respectable shooter, and he makes his open shots. 22-20. Here's Duarte, guarded by Porter. Over to Bertans at the buzzer! Shot clock, cheese! And the Warriors take the lead by 1. Sonics trying to take the lead back here in the winding moments of the quarter. Here's Kevin Porter Jr. at the buzzer. No good. So a defense-heavy first quarter. We have not seen these two teams play good defense in this series other than Seattle in Game 3, but nonetheless, 22-23 as we open up the second. Will either side take charge in this quarter? That's a good start for the Sonics as Kyril Story, who has shot the three ball pretty poorly in the playoffs, hits the corner three. 23-25. Wiseman with it, guarded by Buzz. Nice play by Wiseman with the soft touch inside. Both of these teams are continuing to go back and forth, trade the lead. For the first time in this series, we might have an actually competitive game. Oscar J. Basilan hits the contested three. He has 9. Sonics back up, 28-25. Wiseman guarded by Oscar. That looks like a mismatch, but Buzz flies in for the block. What a great heads-up play by Buzz. Recognized Wiseman had the easy basket and snuffs him. A couple possessions later here for the Warriors. Wiseman no good. Grabs his own rebound. Gets the putback over Buzz to make it 32-31. Here is Duarte with it. Screen from Wiseman. Duarte blocked. Buzz Wigginton has a fly swatter out there, denying stuff left and right like it's nothing. Off the inbound. Here's Clay over to Djemi Odiemi, who has space. Hits the three ball to put the Warriors up by 2. 32-34. Story hands it off for Buzz Wigginton. Buzz trying to get some space. Hands it off for Oscar. Lets it fly from deep. And Oscar says, what you can do, I can do better. Sonics hit a 3 and are back up. Now we're tied at 35. Here comes Oscar with the finish. A poster over Obi Toppin, and it's now 37-35. Both offenses are starting to play a little bit better here in the second quarter. Duarte inside, good, despite nice defense from Buzz, who has been a maniac on the defensive end of the floor tonight. Tied at 37. Curry from Curry range for the lead. Nothing but net. The greatest shooter in the history of the NBA puts Golden State up by 3. Here on the following possession, Kyril Story answers with a mid-ranger. Kyril Story as a scorer is so similar to a guy like DeMar DeRozan. Doesn't really shoot a ton of threes, isn't overly efficient from beyond the arc, but from mid-range and from inside the three-point line, he's insane. Open 3 for Djemi Odiemi, who's had a nice game 4 here for Golden State. Drafted a couple spots ahead of Kyril Story in this year's draft. So now the Warriors are up by 4. Their biggest lead of the day. DeJounte Murray answers with a nice layup. Murray continuing to do a little bit of everything here in the playoffs. Hasn't been an alpha scorer, but he just does everything really well. Good lob for Obi Toppin, who sinks the layup, 41-45. Murray, step back from deep. No good. Great rebound by Buzz over Bertans, and that'll bring it within 2. 43-45, following Golden State possession. Curry, inside for Nwaba with a dime for Davis Bertans. Great pass by David Nwaba, who was double-teamed, and the Warriors are back up by 4. Following Seattle possession, here's DeJounte Murray with a nice move. Murray from mid-range, no good. Another offensive rebound for Buzz, who's been glass cleaning, making plays in the paint on both ends of the floor tonight, as it's 45-47. Sonics can tie or take the lead. Great pass by Buzz to the rookie, Chance Dumas, to knock this one up at 47 apiece. Final moments of the first half, Sonics trying to take the lead. Murray blocked! What a play by Djemi Odiemi! The rookie has had a fantastic first half for the Golden State Warriors, and this game is tied at 47. Unlike the first 3 games, these two teams are battling right now. The biggest lead in this game has been 5 points. So many ties, so many lead changes. Neither team has taken any momentum in this game. It's just been so back and forth. When one team scores, the other team answers. Buzz with the mismatch, having Steph Curry guard him, and Buzz just took him to the hole like it's nothing. 49-47 now. Buzz with it back. Over to DeJounte Murray. Great drive and finish. And the Sonics are making some plays early down low. Here in the third, oh my God! Oscar J. Basilan with maybe his best poster dunk yet. A windmill damn near jumping over Djemi Odiemi. Holy cow, that play was nice. And Oscar's had some great dunks That one might take the cake. 53-49. Curry looks to answer. Had Kyril Story practically on top of him. Curry has missed quite a few shots to open up the third, but he does get that one to go in as Clay gets Buzz on the pump fake with a dime for James Wiseman, who throws it down, and we are tied at 53. Sonics now up 57-53 with 5.5 minutes left in the quarter. David Nwaba off the screen, gets the toilet roll to fall, and the Warriors bring it within one score. 59-56, Curry guarded by Story goes inside over to Chris Duarte, who ties it at 59. The Sonics have sort of, I feel like, had control in this third quarter, but whenever they go on a little run, the Warriors answer right back. Nice three there by Oscar J. Basilin, team high 21 points. Is it 62-61? Here's Cam Reddish now. He's been pretty quiet tonight. Lets it fly. Killer Cam Reddish will put the Sonics up by 4. Now they're up by 2. Warriors trying to tie or take the lead. Curry from downtown. It's good. Great shot for Steph, who is really starting to heat up in the third quarter after the slow first half. As Oscar gets the and one slam. Oscar just said, "Get out my way, little boy." Drives by Klay Thompson for a powerful dunk. Seattle now down by 2. Toppin with a great pass for Davis Bertans, who makes a nice cut inside. We are tied at 68. Sonics call time. Now they're up 70-68. What a pass down floor from Bertans over to Steph Curry for 3. Warriors up by 5. Here is Curry. Goes inside. Contested layup is good. Neither team has led by more than 5 points in this game until now. The Warriors are really starting to play well here down the stretch in the quarter, but the Sonics are going to answer back. Kevin Porter Jr. with a nice slam. Seattle back within 5. Following moments here, final seconds of the quarter, Chance Dumas with it. Dumas over to Reddish at the buzzer. It's good! Cam Reddish with the shot, and the Sonics bring it within one possession to close down the third quarter. Again, neither side really taking much control. Will either team really have a big run here in the fourth quarter, or is it going to be close the entire way? Good start for the Sonics as Buzz with a dime for Dumas. 78-80. Here is Curry with it. Lobs it for Wiseman, but he's unsuccessful. Stolen by Buzz. On the other end, the rookie, Chance Dumas for 3! It's good, and Dumas puts the Sonics up 81-80. Big shooting there for the rookie, who's 2 for 2 tonight from beyond the arc. Warriors trying to get that lead back. Topping over to Klay Thompson. He sinks the triple, and the Warriors are back up by 2. 81-83. Here's Murray with it over to Kyril Story. Story, double team down low with a great pass for Dumas. And Chance Dumas continues to step up offensively with 12 points off the bench. 83-85. Here comes Kyril Story with the poster slam. Knotted up at 85 with just under 6 minutes to go. Steph Curry was the victim on that possession. Following possession here for the Warriors, here is Steph Curry. Has space. Sinks the 3, and Golden State leads by 3. 85-88. Seattle trying to answer back here. DeJounte Murray with the crossover. Murray, throw down slam. Seattle within 1. Neither side letting go as this game continues to be back and forth. Good steal by Murray on the other end. The rookie, Kyril Story, connects. If he had been maybe 6 inches back, it would have been a 3, and he probably would have missed it. But since it's a mid-ranger, it's going in from Kyril Story. Curry misses. Great defense by the Sonics. On the other end, DeJounte Murray lets it fly! Murray puts Seattle up 92-89. Huge shot there by Murray. Now Sonics trying to make it a 2-score game. Oscar J. Basilin for 3! Heavily contested, and it still falls. The Sonics up by 6. Their biggest lead of the day. Now they're up by 4. Buzz down low, trying to make a play on Wiseman. Gets it over to Oscar J. Basilin, who sinks the 3. And the Sonics are up by 7 with just under 3 minutes to go. Following Seattle possession, Kyril Story, no good. Rebounded by Buzz, who gets the putback. 16, 12, and 8 tonight for Buzz, who's a couple assists shy of the triple-double. 9-point game, the biggest lead for either team today. Someone is finally taking control, but the Warriors are not going to give up. Curry hits the mid-ranger off the dribble, 93-90. Following Golden State possession, Odiemi at the rim, blocked by Buzz! Another denial by Buzz Wigginton, who continues to be a nuisance down low on defense. Following Golden State possession, Oscar Jameson with the steal in transition. A lob for Reddish! And the Sonics lead by 9 with just over a minute to go. Great finish by Cam Reddish, and the Golden State Warriors are in legitimate trouble. Warriors with it on the inbound. Curry, 3-ball is good. That brings it within 6 with about 50 seconds to go. The Warriors would not elect a foul, so the Sonics would be able to chew clock, and now we sit on under 20 seconds. Thompson, air ball! That could have been a bad turnover. The Sonics were lucky. Nwaba fouled Reddish as quickly as he did. So now Reddish will go to the line for 2 to try to ice the game. First one, sinks it, green bean. The backups are in for both teams, so it seems like Golden State is thrown in the towel as Cam Reddish makes the second one. 106-98. At this point, the Warriors are praying for a miracle. It appears Steph Curry is still in the game, but still, I don't know why they have all their rest of their backups in. No sign of Odiemi, no sign of Wiseman, no sign of Klay Thompson. Curry quickly heaves up the 3, bounces short. DeJounte Murray with the rebound, and I think this game is over. After being blown out in the first 2 games of the Western Conference Finals with their backs against the wall, the Seattle Sonics have answered in a major way. This series is tied at 2. A blowout victory in Game 3, and finally a close game here in Game 4, won by Seattle 106-98. I guess, really, our defensive adjustments on Klay Thompson is what we needed to do, and with us locking down Steph and Klay, that's what we needed. Curry scored 42, but again on inefficient shooting, and nobody else on the Warriors was all that good on offense. Oscar with 30, Reddish with 17, Buzz with 16, 13, 8, and 4. All around, a very well-rounded effort by our Sonics, and we're right back in it. The Eastern Conference Finals had a different fortune. The 76ers ended up sweeping the Cleveland Cavaliers, so LeBron will not make the finals with his old team, and instead it's Joel Embiid, Colin Sexton, who's averaging like 31 a game in the playoffs, along with Tyrese Maxey, leading Philadelphia to the finals, where they will face on either us or Golden State. Next episode, we will play games 5 and 6. We'll see if we split those games, or if one team wins both, which would mean somebody will clinch the NBA Finals. I hope everybody enjoyed the episode. Make sure to hit the like button. Make sure to subscribe to the channel if you are new. Big wins for the Sonics today. Peace out.